Hi, welcome to Chicken Wisdom. This is Meeka and I'm Scout. And this winter I took a writing class, and one of the prompts that we were given in this writing class pulled the story of the origins of Chicken Wisdom out of me. And so I wanted to film this story specifically for the Chicken Wisdom page to tell you all where Chicken Wisdom came from. So this is a story called Meeka. The prompt was, when am I whimsical? When am I whimsical? I've always taken myself pretty seriously, but I guess I'm whimsical a lot of the time. I just didn't necessarily see it until now. I first met Meeka late one afternoon when Marianne and I visited the Sundance outlet store in Salt Lake City. In a back corner, I discovered a plastic bin jammed full of goofy-looking stuffed chickens. Heads, feet, butts, every which way. Surprised eyes, red cockles, and bemused expressions on all the faces. I could hear the conversation between them loud and clear. They were politely trying to navigate the absurd situation in which they found themselves. "Marigold, dear, your foot is in my eye, honey." "Yes, I'm sorry, but it's just that Sunflower's right here on my back, isn't she?" Sunflower's very muffled, "I'm sorry." "What was that?" Meeka said. "She can't really talk right now. I seem to be sitting on her head." On a whim, I decided to buy one of these chickens as a gift for my mom. And so I plucked the one, who turned out to be Meeka, out of the bin and went to check out. Meeka started protesting long before we got to the counter, and by the time we got to the car, she was completely distraught, squawking away. "What about Sparky? What about Sparky? Where's Sparky? Stop! You forgot Sparky!" "Who's Sparky?" "My sister, my twin sister. And what about Sage? She may be bossy, but she's our sister too. We've got to go get them. Stop! What are you doing? Stop!" I was shocked back into the present moment when Marianne, having already pulled the car out of the parking lot, hit the brakes, squealed around, and fumed back to the store, saying there is no way I can live with knowing that her sisters are still in that bin. Yep, this is exactly how crazy escalates. The store had just closed, so we had to beg our way in. Imagine the scene. Two not quite so old broads, one goofy stuffed chicken. The women doing their very best mime. "Please, let us in!" clutching throats dramatically. Meeka, with some stage assistants, tearing at her already tousled hair. I know it's crazy. Chickens have feathers. These chickens have hair. What can I say? "My sisters! My sisters!" All of us highly undignified, uncomfortably loud, and not to be turned away. They let us in, and we emerged triumphant with two more chickens. Meeka the original, her twin sister Sparky, and the elder Sage. All a little frumpled, but oh so relieved and excited to be back together again. Sage, being the eldest, was the first to pull herself together. "Oh my, oh my, oh my, what a morning, what a morning! Oh dear, oh my, okay." She took a breath and looked me up and down, said, "Right, now, who are you exactly?" I introduced myself and Marianne. "Oh, good, good. Yes, thank you. Now, Marianne, be a dear, will you, and take us to a nice bakery?" Marianne rolled her eyes at me, but complied. She and I each had a delicious croissant, and the chickens enjoyed themselves clucking over everything else in the case. Little did we know where all this would lead. I remember a day in Idaho. On my regular route between Montana and Utah, I must have driven by the Idaho Potato Museum 30 times with nary an impulse to stop. But when traveling with the chickens, missing something like that is just not done. Potato museum? Potato museum? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Let's go, let's go. Stop, let's go. I'll admit it, the chickens did get just the tiniest bit out of control, sliding down the machinery and posing on the larger-than-life Idaho Spud. But it was all in good fun, and as a new record, we lasted 15 minutes and 20 seconds before being summarily ejected from the oh-so-serious Museum of Potatoes. It wasn't long before it dawned on us that we could use these chickens to bring a little bit of levity to a dear friend of Mary Ann's who was battling cancer and loved chickens. The chickens, as usual, took the idea and ran with it. They had us create a Facebook page named Chicken Wisdom, and that was a place where chickens from far and wide could come and share their adventures. We posted the link where chickens could be adopted. Some say purchased, but that's always felt a little cold. More and more people got chickens of their own, took them on silly adventures, and posted the pictures. It became a free-for-all, which, of course, is exactly how the chickens like it. Times move on, and now Sparky and Sage are in Montana, keeping life fun for Mary Ann and 2 cats. Meeka and I continue to be road buddies. And, as you can see, the Chicken Wisdom Project that began that afternoon 6 years ago lives on. And as I write this, Meeka's sitting right here looking at me with her usual bemused expression, wondering what new adventures telling this story will bring our way. You and me both, girl. You and me both.